Peace to the family, was goody? It's your boy back with another episode. I'm the one and only Jody Wins, or matter of fact, I'm your host, Jody Wins, aka the only motherfucker on the show. But welcome to the Jody Wins show. We had a little midnight in sports, wasn't too many NBA games. So we're just gonna get into it with some news and all this other shit. It's gonna be a little short episode because, if ain't no sports, ain't no sports to talk about. But let's get into it. We had the NBA Cup quarterfinals. We had a few games. We had the Bucks go against the Magic. The Bucks won 114 to 109. Bucks improved to 13 and 11. Magic dropped to 17 and 10. That nigga Giannis had 37 and 7. He was out there cooking. Dame had 28 and 9. My nigga was out there cooking, and he had takeover time late in the game. Portis had 22 and 10 off the bench. Bobby Portis. I think Middleton played last night. He had to play like 20-something minutes. I don't think he scored at all, though. But for the Magic, Suggs had 32 and 9. That the Magic got a squad when they all healthy. Black had 17 and 6 off the bench. The Magic shot 6 for 27 yesterday. That's 22%. That's terrible. For the Bucks, yeah, they won, but I'm worried about the Bucks because they beat the Magic by only 5. And Greek was cooking, Dame was cooking, and they even got somebody cooking off the bench, Bobby Portis. He had 22. And for them to only beat the Magic by 5, 5. Paulo out. Their first best player, Paulo out. He didn't play. Their second best player, Wagner, he didn't play. So for them to only win by 5, I might be worried about the Bucks, yo. I know I've been saying earlier in the season that they was kind of trash because they was trash. Their record was showing. But they've been winning games. Now they 2 games over 500. For them to barely beat the Magic, though, without their 2 best players, they barely won by 5, So, shit might be pretty wicked, shit might get pretty wicked late in the season for the Bucks because they ain't even played their toughest part of their schedule yet. So, yeah, shout out to the Magic, though, for fighting, without their 2 best players. Jalen Suggs, 32 and 9. He was out there hooping. They just shot 22% from the 3, and they kept shooting, you know what I mean? But other than that, I don't put no salt on the Magic for losing. Shout out to Orlando. But the Bucks might be in trouble. We had the OKC Thunder go against the Dallas Mavericks. OKC won 118 to 104. OKC improved to 19 and 5. Dallas dropped to 16 and 9. My nigga SGA had 39, 8 and 5. That nigga gotta be MVP, and he gotta be leading MVP. Joker putting up ridiculous numbers, but his team ain't winning. So shout out to SGA, 39, 8 and 5. Shout out to the Thunder. For the Mavs, it was a fluke last year. I'm telling y'all, it was a fluke. They was not supposed to get to the finals. They got Clay, and they struggling still. I ain't gonna say they struggling, but they not like that. Clay ain't like that. Clay ain't what he used to be. Clay surviving in the NBA off his name alone. But that was all for the NBA. Cup quarterfinals last night, 2 games. Eastern Conference, Western Conference. Tonight we got 2 games. We got the Hawks going against the Knicks. Trae Young returning to New York. New York got the better team. Cat been cooking. Jalen Brunson been cooking. Mikal Bridges been cooking. They the favorites to win. But I'm going to take Trae Young and the Hawks just to be the villain. You know what I mean? I want to see, hopefully, Trae can go off for like 50, 60 and eliminate the New York Knicks. That'd be great to watch. Shout out to Trae Young. The most hated nigga in the NBA. I fuck with Trae Young, though. So hopefully he can have one of them games. Hopefully his team show up. I know the Knicks is supposed to win. I'm not, but I just want to see the upset. That's why I'm going with the Hawks. We got the Warriors going against the Rockets. The Rockets is cooking this year, but I'm going to take Chef Curry. I'm going to take Curry. Curry going off for like 30, 40 tonight. I'm putting it in the air. I'm putting it on wax. That's all we got for the NBA tonight. Cup quarterfinals. After this, it'll be like the Final Four. 2 teams in the East, 2 teams in the West. The winner of those teams go into the championship for the play-in tournament, or the NBA Cup. That's what they call it now. But that's all for the NBA. We got some news from Monday Night Football. So during the Bengals and the Cowboys game on Monday Night Football, sources say that's a funny word for me to use. I ain't never used that. Sources say Joe Burrow, his house got broken into while he was playing. Nobody got hurt, but his shit was fucked up. Glasses broke and all type of shit. Windows busted out. So that's crazy. A lot of NBA players been getting their homes broken into. A lot of motherfucking NFL players been getting their homes broken into. I think they said like in October, Pat Mahomes' house got broken into. Okay. Pat Mahomes' home got broken into in October. So, they trying to take the measures that the NBA is using, talking about security. I mean, niggas get their homes broken into every single day. It's niggas and it's regular people that go to work and get up and go to work. They get their homes broken into. So for y'all niggas to be in the NFL and NBA and make all this millions and millions of dollars, nigga, you better get some security, because if the nigga that work at Walmart getting his home broken into, you best believe you niggas in the NFL and NBA and MLB and hockey and all this other shit, y'all niggas is gonna try y'all too. So, I mean, get security. Niggas is wildin'. I don't condone it. It's not good, but motherfuckers is wild out here, B. So you just gotta be aware of reality, the reality of the world. Motherfuckers be breaking in people's shit. Motherfuckers is hungry. Motherfuckers is starving. People can't feed their kids, so they gonna do whatever they feel they gotta do to get out of that situation. I'm not condoning it, but I'm just saying, like, motherfuckers gotta be aware of the situation and the reality of the world we live in. Shout out to Joe Burrow though. Hopefully nobody got hurt for real. Hopefully he got the money to fix it, but it's not right. We gonna stay in the NFL. So 49ers, Deebo Samuel, the other day, he got on Twitter. Well, he got on X, which is from what used to be called Twitter. And he tweeted, "Not struggling, I'm just not getting the ball." Then he later deleted it. So Thursday, they asked him, what did he mean by that, blah, blah, blah. He said, "You read what you read. I'm not hating on my teammates, though." He said he was frustrated. The 49ers not doing good at all this year. They doing worse than everybody expected. And we all know that they were supposed to be a top team because they was in the Super Bowl last year. So he just said my thing is, nigga, why you delete it? Like, nigga, say it with your chest, little ass nigga. Why you gonna say something and delete it? That's wild. Like, that's some female shit. Only females. Y'all gotta chill out, bro. If you gonna say it, say it. If you feel it, say it. I know, you can say it and just be like, yo, I said this, explain it to your teammates. You ain't gotta delete nothing. Your teammates, if they know you, they know you. If they don't, hey, they don't know you. But my nigga, you ain't gotta say shit and delete it. That's some female kid shit. Like, bro, talk to your teammates. Yeah, I'm not hating on none of y'all. I'm not hating on none of y'all. I'm not struggling, though. I'm just not getting the ball. Like, there's no reason to say some shit and delete it. Y'all niggas is wild. Say it with your chest if you mean it, little ass nigga. And then, are we gonna get back into the NBA? So Shams reported that the New Orleans Pelicans and the Heat are officially trying to move Jimmy Butler. The Heat officially trying to move Jimmy Butler. He ready to go. Open to leaving. He said his top teams was like Dallas, Golden State, or Houston. I don't think Jimmy Butler fit in Dallas. There's no way he should go to Dallas. That's the Luka show. And then there's Kyrie, and then there's Clay. If you go to Dallas, you ain't getting the ball. You're just going to sit there and watch Luka dribble all day. If you go to Houston, there's too many young pieces. I don't think Jimmy Butler fit there, especially with them winning. They would have to give up their pieces that they winning with for Jimmy Butler, who like 35 years old. The Rockets is a young ass team. Jimmy Butler like 35. He gonna go with that veteran mentality, but he don't fit there. And he said Golden State, Golden State, they can use Jimmy, but I don't think it's not enough to get them to the finals and no shit like that. They already got a player that's like Jimmy. They got Draymond toughness. With the toughness of Jimmy Butler, Draymond got that. Jimmy Butler ain't really he ain't gonna really spread the floor. They got Wiggins, they got Buddy Hield, Moody, like all these motherfuckers are spreading the floor. I don't think Jimmy Butler fit there. I can see Jimmy Butler going to Phoenix. I think him going to Phoenix, I think he'll fit. Jimmy, they would have to get rid of Bradley Beal though. I really don't want Bradley Beal in Phoenix because he fucking up my nigga KD. Bradley Beal be missing in action and shit. So Jimmy Butler, yeah, him going there. Or they might even try to trade since Ingram and Butler is both getting shopped. What if they shopped them for each other? Jimmy Butler end up in New Orleans. He'll be pissed. He'll be pissed off though. I already know. And Brandon Ingram end up in Miami. There's a couple teams I can see Brandon Ingram going to. Brandon Ingram, he can go to the Lakers, even though I don't fuck with the Lakers at all. He can go to the Lakers. He can go to the Clippers. Brandon Ingram. He can go to the Warriors. And I'm just naming teams that I think that can use him. Phoenix can use him. Sheesh. Who else? That's a good one. Maybe even the Bucks, trade Middleton. But that's all we finna get into today. It was a light night in sports. We're gonna see y'all in the morning. We got the couple games in the quarterfinals. We're gonna see y'all in the morning. Peace.